Well, first, the BIPT has consistently had in its strategic plan that it wants to preserve network competition. So we want to make sure that the advantage of network competition in Belgium is protected, and therefore we have allowed, for example, vectoring to go on to make sure that VDSL could continue to compete with cable. And most recently, we have not imposed, for example, following consultation, we've not imposed topological remedies on the deployment of the cable network of, the fiber network of Proximus. And in order not to slow down the further deployment of fiber. So that's one thing. The second thing is that we want to make sure that the FTTH market or the FTTH products, as well as other broadband products, are competitive on the market. And that means that we need to stimulate competition. And stimulating competition means that we also need service players on the market besides the infrastructure players, because we will not have probably more than two players around the complete coverage of the country. Therefore, we need, in order to address this issue and to have more than two players, or sometimes even one, to impose access competition. While imposing access competition, or while imposing access, we also want to make sure that the access price is reasonable, to make sure that the network owner recoups the investments that he has put in the network. So it's a question of balancing between, on the one hand, stimulating competition, make sure that there are more than two operators in the market, and on the other hand, make sure that we do not restrict the rollout of new networks, and that we, on the contrary, stimulate the rollout of new networks. And final point that I would like to say on this is that we also have a specific targeted approach for white zones, gray zones, so white zones where there are no NGA networks and gray zones where there is only one, where we propose deregulation as regards access to make sure that we incentivize operators to specifically invest in those zones. And we are already seeing certain successes of this approach, with thousands of new lines being built out since we have adopted our market analysis decision.